Hey guys, this is Will,
And this is Nikita.
and we are a couple of goobers.
Goobers.
So today we have an awesome movie coming, but you know what we gotta do? We gotta do that intro before we can do anything else. So stay tuned.
Hello, Nikita here. I just wanted to let you know that we are one stop shop. You may be saying, who are we? Say How You Feel Custom T shirts, Just You Soap Company, J2415 Photography, Deliciousness on the Move, and Expressive Boutique Plus Size Clothing. If you are ever in need of natural body products, Just You Soap Company, visit us at justyousoapcompany.com. If you're ever in need of custom t-shirts, feel free to reach out by text to 615-779-2890 and we will definitely get you a quote. If you're ever in need of catering services, you can also reach out by text to 615-779-2890 or photography, the same number. Reach out by text to 615-779-2890. You can also inbox us or email us at the email addresses, provided in the description. As always, be blessed, be in peace, and remember to say how you feel.
We're back. We're back. We're back.
Get my hair.
I know.
Oh,
It look good to me.
okay. Sorry.
That's all right. So, what's this movie about today?
So, um, this is my favorite time of year. Yes, it is. Because on the lovely Hallmark channel, two of the Hallmark channels, they show Christmas movies. So this is the time of year where Hallmark does its countdown to Christmas. And no one compares to Hallmark. I mean, come on. So we're going to have a very special playlist for the Hallmark Christmas movies. So the first one up, the first Hallmark countdown to Christmas movie, new Christmas movie of the year, is Noel Next Door. It's starring Natalie Hall and Corey Severe. And the website reads: A hardworking single mom gets into a war of words with a neighbor who she feels is ruining Christmas, only to find out that this misunderstood grouch just may steal her heart. So, this was a really good movie, and it's going to be spoilers. I'm just going to tell you about it. But go back and watch it because I watch this, same ones over
Every
and over
year.
again, every year
All
because
year
I love
long.
them. But definitely go watch it. It was good. What I like about the first group of movies that we've watched, we have some that we missed over the weekend because we were doing stuff. But for this first group that we watched, I loved every single one of them because the thing that a lot of people don't like about Hallmark movies, Christmas or otherwise, is because they feel like they're cookie cutter, that it's the exact same movie over and over again.
Which it is.
And it is, okay, but every movie is the exact same movie over and over again. I mean, come on,
Which it is.
once you see The Godfather, and then you watch Mobsters, and then you watch,
Watch your mouth when it comes to
what's the
Godfather.
one that's 3 hours long that's on Netflix? I can't think
Which
of
one?
it.
Oh, you
Um,
talking about the
I mean,
Irishman?
The Irishman. I mean,
Yeah.
it's the same movie over and over again. So every movie is like that.
Oh
And I
yeah.
and I guess
TV shows are like
TV
that.
shows. Come on, you got Fire Country and what's the one in Chicago? It's three shows that are Chicago. It's like the
Yeah,
nursing show, the
Chicago
cop show,
Fire.
Chicago Fire.
Yeah, same
It's the
show.
same show. It's about
Just,
fire.
yeah,
The 911 Texas,
911 Texas.
911, the 911 original. You got the fire department, the police department. I mean, come on, guys. So
Yeah.
at any rate, everything
What's
could be the
another one that
same.
spun off? I want to say Grey's Anatomy. No, yeah, it spun off of Grey's Anatomy.
What, private practice?
No, the Fire show that spun off Grey's Anatomy.
Oh, Station 19.
Yep.
Yeah. So, but at any rate, I love Hallmark movies, not just the Christmas, but I really love the Christmas movies.
Oh yeah,
So,
we watch them together. Yeah.
But this first batch of movies that they did that we're going to review, they all have been realistic. They all have been like
Good.
good. They've just been
Yeah.
good. So this particular one, and again, this is a spoiler. So what had happened was, it's really cute. So she never meets the grouch of the neighbor. She meets a guy who she really likes, right? It's her son who meets the grouch, and her sister and her niece who meets the Grouch, but she doesn't encounter him as that. And when she finally does, of course, she's upset. But the misunderstanding is not really that he's a Grouch. Her kid is just bad as all get out, y'all. I mean, it is.
In true fashion,
You know,
parents
she
not knowing
takes
their
his side.
children.
Right. She didn't.
Yeah.
And what's funny is that the little boy tells her something basically that people always perceive him as bad. He doesn't say the word perceive, but he says that. And then he says that the dad's fiance, I don't think they've gotten married yet, that the dad fiance, he overheard the dad and her arguing.
Oh, yeah, because she don't like him.
Because she doesn't like him because he's bad.
Yeah.
And so the mom is like taking his side and But the thing about it is that as parents, we know our kids. You girl, you know your kid do some stuff, and it's not always the other people's fault. It's your kid, and you can't expect people to receive your child or be understanding of your child in their badness. It's one thing if it's like, and I mean like behavior.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I think it's a thing of. I think it's more of a thing of. Are you being honest with yourself? You see what I'm saying? Like, okay, so it's one thing for your kid to be bad. It's another thing for you to be oblivious to the fact that kid.
Well, she was oblivious.
Yeah.
And it was circumstantial too, because her and the dad were divorced. So it could have. It was sometimes it's outcrying, and you have to recognize that, especially if it's new. And sit down and have a conversation with your child. And she never did that. She just kept trying to kind of not coddle it, but just be like, she just sit down and have a conversation. If the woman told the little boy or the dad, I don't like him and I don't want him around, you didn't hear it said, but he heard it said. Okay, we need to address that with dad. Okay, he overheard this conversation. We need to sit down with him and let him know that he's okay. We need to sit down and let him know that you're not going to be in his life. And that's why I say that it's realistic, because that's things that are actually happening in our world, in our communities, and in some of our families. And watching the movie is sort of like a light bulb, of what you need to do to be sure that your child doesn't end up like that. Because what had happened was when he encountered the Grouch is that he really was doing something that was annoying. He was kicking his ball up against the man's outer wall. They lived in condominiums, and he was going, I don't know why he was not practicing the soccer where he lived in the condominium. He was going over to where the Grouch neighbor lived and practicing soccer, but he was using his wall to kick the ball up against. He came out and said, "Hey, quit kicking your ball up against my wall." And he said something to him and he ran off. Then he came back and did it again and kicked the ball at the man's head. And this is after he and the mom met. And he caught the ball and went on in the house with it.
Well, he put a toothpick in the man's door.
He put a toothpick in his door so he couldn't get in. I mean, all kinds of things. So
see, the interesting thing,
she was just totally oblivious to her behavior.
But I think deep down she knew who that he was doing, because you could tell.
She knew. Yeah, she knew that he was doing the stuff.
But it was a good movie because the fact that how they live right next door to each other, never saw each other, but at the same time seeing each other on a regular basis.
They had it's funny because they each had a perception of each other based on other people's actions, right? Because here's the thing. So he encountered the kid, so that he went home and told the mom about the stuff he was doing. Okay. Then he encountered her sister and niece selling Christmas cookies, something like that.
No, they were trying to get donations for carols.
Yeah. So they would give a carol. Well, he told them, I don't want to hear the carol. I'm good. And they just went ahead and sung anyway. He said, okay, I don't want to hear it. And he slammed the door in their face.
Yeah.
And the mom got upset because he did it. But he did say, I don't want to hear the carols. Now, he was a little Scrooge. They put up a tree. He didn't want the tree up. All this kind of stuff.
He had a reason for being a Scrooge. Yes. I get it. He had a health situation.
Yes.
He had a stroke.
Yes.
And he had the stroke around the time of Christmas.
Yes.
And he was married before. Due to the stroke, he lost his wife, lost his career. And
when he says lost, he means the wife left him because of the after effects.
The aftermath. So it's the thing of
he was bitter.
He's bitter. So, I get it. You got to figure out how you're going to come back from that. I guess what I took from the movie is understanding that, what you think you see or what you think you know may not always be what it is.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Because he thought a certain way of the little boy and his parent. His parent or parents. Sorry, I had a little come out. His parent or parents because of the way the little boy acted. So that's why I said, they both had perceptions of each other that were not necessarily true. Yeah. It was just the circumstance that led to that. So, yeah, it was really good.
It was really good
the
movie.
end resolve of it was that the neighbor and the little boy just needed people to love them past their pain. And they actually were able to do that for each other.
Yeah. To see them as more than, he needed somebody to see him as more than a cripple, and the little boy needed somebody to see him as more than just a bad kid.
Yes.
I need you to see that I'm struggling with my situation. They both had an issue that they needed to see somebody to see past that issue for them.
Yes.
So I think it was a great movie. I think it's a great watch. I think it's something that you should go check it out.
And I will watch it again.
Yeah.
I would definitely watch it again. So on a scale from 1 to 5 goobers, how many goobers you give it?
I give it a strong 5.
I give it a 5 as well. Yeah. It was really good.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. It was a good 5.
Hallmark, you did good.
Hallmark, that's a home run.
Yes.
So thank you for checking us out. Go check out the movie.
Yes, it's playing now on Hallmark, the Hallmark channel. The 2 channels that are playing the Christmas movies are the Hallmark channel has 3 movies they play. One on Friday, one on Friday, and one on Saturday, and one on Sunday. And then the Hallmark Movies and Mysteries plays a movie on Saturday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think they play one on Sunday too.
Hallmark channel plays one on Friday, one on Saturday, and one on Sunday. I already said that.
Oh,
I did. And then Hallmark Movies and Mysteries plays one on Saturday. So there's 2 on Saturday. Come on, one on Hallmark channel and one on Hallmark channel, Movies and Mysteries. One comes on at 7 and the other one comes on at 9. So you're trying to get like a double header on a Saturday.
We usually watch them both, all of them.
We watch them all.
Yep. So with that being said, thank you for checking us out again. Please like, share, subscribe, share the channel. Leave a comment. Tell us what you think. Tell us if you know any movies you would like for us to review. And
remember to take your ginkgo and have a goober-tastic day.
Peace.